What's going on, everybody? We're back again with another video, and in this video I wanted to tell you guys what I think the worst type of gun owner is. Now, we all know there's different types of gun owners. If you don't know, you got your fudge, you got your tactical dudes, you got your informed dudes, you got your hardcore guys, you got your very casual people, you got your people who just buy a gun, set it in a drawer for decades on end and don't ever go out and train. You got all those types of gun owners. You know, there's more than that, but that's just to kind of give you a little bit of example. And I wanted to give you my opinion on what I think the worst type of gun owner is. And when I say that, I mean they're worse in the sense that they're not good for the two-way. They give a bad representation of certain gun owners, and they have a when people look at these types of gun owners, they think, oh, they know what they're talking about, and I'll get into that. So, but yeah, I haven't came across these people in person, at least not that I know of, but on the social medias, on the YouTube web and all that shit, these people are prevalent, and it's sad to see these types of people. And I've frequently been seeing them, or more often recently, I've been seeing them more often and more frequently. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be talking about today. Now, the gun owner that I'm referring to, I don't have a specific name really, and maybe you guys have a name for these types of people, but what I just call them are entitled anti-2A military dudes. Like, that's it. Because these are the people that have served our country, right? They served our military, which is respectable, right? I respect that. But it's like they've got a entitlement because they've been trained and they're tactical, and they're, you know, they've done the dirt, right? They feel so entitled that they believe they should be the only ones to be able to own one of these or handle one of these, right? They'll say, oh, I don't believe 18-year-olds should own these, or I don't believe, you know, I believe you should have military training before you own one of these, right? They also believe that if you're not tactical like them, or you haven't served, that if you have one of these and you wear it and you train in it, or anything like that, a kit in general, helmets, all that stuff, night vision or chest rigs or battle belts or anything like that, they believe you're playing dress up, you're fucking wannabe, you're dressing up, you're trying to be something you're not, or whatever. They believe that they're the only types of people that should wear kit or train in it. Or some of them believe, right, that you shouldn't, us average citizens shouldn't be able to own an AR-15. So I just seen, you know, a lot on these types of people, and I just realized how many of them out there that are like that. And it's all types of military people too. It's your conventional forces, you know, your typical infantry and all that, or whatever, or even special forces, special operations dudes. Like, you get those dudes who are the same way. And it's sad because when you join the military or even the police, you swear an oath to uphold the Constitution or whatever, and you would think they're for our constitutional rights, right? But no, they think because they've served that they should only have, they are the only ones that should be able to operate weapons like that, or wear kit, body armor, or anything. They think, you know, that no average citizen should do that, right? And it baffles me. And you guys know who I'm talking about. You know, there's a few of them out there that have been buzzing in the news because of this shit. And it's crazy how anti-Second Amendment these idiots are. And I'll pick apart some of it, right? So, a specific individual said that he doesn't think that an 18-year-old should own something like this, right? And the guy is Special Forces, I believe. He also was a previous UFC fighter. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But I'll just name him by name. Fuck it. Tim Kennedy. He said that he doesn't believe 18-year-olds should own something like this, right? But 18-year-olds or even people a little bit younger could serve our military and put their life on the line for our country, but you don't think somebody who's 18 could handle one of these? Doesn't make sense to me, okay? That shit's fucking retarded. It's funny because you are no better than me or anybody else. I don't give a fuck if you serve the military. I don't give a fuck if you're special forces. I don't care if you've killed a whole bunch of damn terrorists. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care what you do for a living. You are no better than me. You're no better than anybody else. You just have a different job. That's it. You have a different type of job, or that's it. You're no better than anybody else because you serve the damn military. And I support people who serve. Even y'all idiots who are like this, I still support. I still commend you and, you know, give you gratitude and stuff for supporting or for serving. My bad. But I'm not going to be one of these fucking dick riders who believe that if you haven't served, you don't have the right to own something like this, or you can't train in gear. Like, I think it's hilarious. And another motherfucker that thinks the same way is the fucking dumbass Dakota Meyer. He's another dude who served, and he actually got a Medal of Honor, I believe, which is cool. Congratulations, but still don't make you better than anybody else. I don't care who you do, what job you do. I don't give a fuck what the deal is. He said, Dakota Meyer was like, oh, you're just playing dress up when you're wearing kit. Like when people, you know, put on their plate carriers and shit, and they train in their gear. Talking about playing dress up and you're a wannabe. All right, this is my not rebuttal, but more like my opinion on the topic, right? This, anything like that has a use, okay? When people buy shit like that, or when they buy these, they buy it for a purpose. Now, obviously, a firearm is good at protection and stuff. That's what you buy it for, you know, for the most part. For same thing with the your bullet resistant plates and plate carriers and vests and shit. Same thing. They stop bullets. They can save your life. All this kit, all these things have uses, okay? So I guess you might have people out there that buy that shit to look cool and look like a special operator or something, but most people probably buy these for the actual uses, right? I mean, I think you're dumb to spend over $100 plus on a plate carrier and some plates or whatever, you know, just to look cool, right? I bought this for the actual use, if I may have to need it, right? And of course, if you buy gear like this, you want to train in it. You want to put it on, shoot, do all your shit, your training with it on, and even like night vision and helmets and stuff. I understand some people might think night vision is like overboard, but it's not really overboard. It's just expensive for a lot of people, so you can't afford it. If I could afford night vision, I would probably get it. But any of that shit, bro, they're tools in a sense. They're there for uses to help you achieve certain goals or certain things. So are these dumbass fucking entitled ass military dudes saying that you can't you can't buy that stuff, you can't buy it because you haven't served? Bitch, I can buy whatever the fuck I want to buy, and I can use whatever the fuck I want to use. I don't care if I haven't served or anything. I don't care if I don't even fucking support the Second Amendment. It's called America, okay? And all you military fucks who believe that you're entitled to where we can't, like, if you look at a regular normie, when they have shit like plate carriers and rifles and shit, and you have a thought of they're wannabes, you could fuck off. I mean, your opinion is irrelevant, because the whole point is the Second Amendment, right? The right of the people to keep and bear arms. That should not just be to people who have only served, right? Because if you military idiots, if we end up fighting in a war and you guys need civilians help, but you don't believe we should own this stuff, so now we're going to be less capable of fighting. So it's just stupid to me, and it baffles me that people in our own military think this way. But I mean, I guess some people that join the military they're just like people, regular people. They're not, like I said, they're nothing special. So, but you would think, man, these people got more, I don't know, man. It's annoying, and it's funny. And the thing is this, the reason why they're the worst type of gun owner is not because they're annoying to be around or annoying to listen to and their thoughts are stupid. That's not why. The reason why they're the worst type of gun owner is because people who are out of the loop, people who aren't really gun owners or who are very casual, they look at military people like they know what they're doing, right? They look at, people in the military and they're like, yeah, they know what they're doing, you know what I mean? And so they hold them to a high standard. So when these motherfuckers say shit, they're like, oh yeah, they know what they're talking about. They own guns, they've served, they know what they're talking about. So when a military dude says, oh, only people with 18 should be able to own this, they're gonna be like, oh, see, he's in the military, he knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean? And it paints typical gun owners like us in a bad light, like we believe that shit that they talking, or they make, when people say, oh, you're LARPing, you're out there dressing up like operators when you want to be an operator. It's like, if you get enough training, you can end up like an operator. I mean, you operators are human beings that have been trained. Any other human being could receive the same amount of training and be exactly like you. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. You don't got to have a special this, that. You just got to be trained. And what do you think they're doing when you see them in their kit and they're training? So you should be encouraging them train. You should be encouraging them, yes, wear your kit, wear your gear, train in it. Just for a rainy day, just in case shit hits the fan, you train. You should be encouraging that shit, but you're haters, you know what I'm saying? They're entitled pieces of shit, and they could just go fucking suck a dick if all I care, you know what I mean? They're fucking stupid, and their thoughts are fucked up, and it's just, I don't know, man. These are the worst types of gun owners in my opinion, okay? That's just the reality. I don't see any gun owners worse. They're worse than FUDs, because FUDs are just fucking idiots. These people at least have an image that people look at and they're like, oh, you know what you're talking about. You're special forces. You've fucking kicked down doors and fucking cleared houses and shit and CQB and all that shit, right? So that, I just wanted to kind of mention that and have a little discussion about that, because I never honestly realized these people existed, and these are also, it's also these dumbasses that are like, oh, I was in the military and I've shot an AR-15 type rifle, and I don't think any civilian should own it. It's so powerful. Like, whoa. Like, these are dumbass people that think because they served in a military that they know more than anybody else, that they have a more entitled opinion, and they should be entitled to have something like this. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. The Constitution, we the people, right? It doesn't say we the military, we the army, we the whatever. It says we the people, and that's everybody, okay? Including you idiots. So it's just hilarious. And that's all really I had to talk about. If you've had any experience with any of these idiots, you just let me know, because I haven't had any personal experiences, but I've seen them on the interwebs and shit, and it's sad, bro. You could serve our country and fight for our country, but you don't want to support our rights of the people to keep and bear arms, right? It's just fucking hilarious, bro. And I don't know. It's funny as shit, but I just thought I would talk about that. I know I took a little break from the videos, but don't worry, I got you guys keeping the content coming. But yeah, so that's about it, y'all. If you got any comments, comment down below. If you like the video, or hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you enjoy my content. And don't forget to subscribe to Center Fire Podcast. That's me and Mark's podcast channel, where we do approximately hour-long videos where we're just talking about different topics, hanging out. And don't forget to subscribe to Mark's channel, because he puts out good stuff too, as y'all know if you've already done it. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.